Help! My husband is avoiding me, ignoring me. He doesn't care? Hey, I'm Helena Summer, your love, dating, and relationship specialist. If you want to learn what to do with a situation when your husband is avoiding you, or ignoring you, or just doesn't care about you, listen up, because we have three main reasons that are proven over and over. One of the three reasons with all my clients, and I've been doing this since 2001. Women come to me often with really paranoid, anxiety-based energy about, he did not reply to my message, he is avoiding me, he is ignoring me, he is not here, he's not present. My first question is, when? For how long? Is it while he's working? Is it while he's doing something? First, we need to analyze what is going on in his world. Because the fear of what's going on with people who are anxiously attached, it's so intense that can really make your mind unable to think clearly. And we want to avoid that. We want to be able to analyze the situation, in a grounded, feminine, peaceful way that adds a dash of curiosity and playfulness instead of, oh my God, the sky is falling. So what is he doing while he's avoiding you and ignoring you? How long has this been going on? Is it spiteful and purposeful? I had in my situation with my previous husband, with my ex-husband, he said, oh, what are you so happy about? I said, I'm happy. Look, we live in Hawaii. Life is wonderful. Everything is so beautiful. I'm happy. He said, I don't want you to be happy. That's another story, right? If this is a situation, then I'm going to make a video for you on that very topic. But if you are just starting to notice and you cannot label yet the spitefulness for sure, but there is something that hurts you, let's see what is going on. When, how, for how long, in what circumstances? Is it a response to something or a regular habit of something? You need to be clear. Most men will avoid you and ignore you when they come back from work, because the brain is still working and calculating and analyzing, and coming back home, they need come back home time. I always used to say, my husband comes home, but he didn't arrive yet. On average, he needs about 17 minutes to arrive. Just observe what your husband, and when there is a moment when he starts interacting with you, oh, hey, how was your day? And starts talking about something for a longer than, hi, what's up, what's going on, but really engaging with you, that means he arrived. Tally up the numbers. You will see some days could be 2, 5, 10 minutes. Some days could be half an hour. My husband needs about 17 minutes. So I know during these 17 minutes, I'm just gonna chill, observe, not be in his face, not be loud into, hey, I need you, just chill. So besides the time when he needs to arrive, here are the other three reasons he may be avoiding you or ignoring you. Reason number one is painful. I know. I genuinely care about you, but as a messenger of love, I want to tell you what is the reason number one so that you can actually take a breath and see what to do. Reason number one, it's you. Yeah. He is avoiding you. He is ignoring you. He is trying not to be in your space because he doesn't like who he is when he's with you. He doesn't enjoy his own time when he's with you. It could be two sub-reasons for that. One is how you make him feel. What energy, conversations, and attitudes in your world, in your presence with him, bring out of him. This is normally nagging, complaining, criticizing, questioning, bitching, bringing out negativity and bringing out things that he can't win. He can't win. He can't do anything about. But you are. So he wants to avoid his own reactions to you. He definitely wants to avoid you and not be part of that. He either cannot win with you because you're too heavy, or he doesn't want to experience what you bring out of him, which could be like, I just want to punch you. And I have a policy never to punch a woman. I don't want to hurt any woman. So I'm just going to get out of your hair so I can get rid of your negativity and your heavy energy. It's true, darling. Check in with yourself. Would you want to be with you? I know, not easy. Would you enjoy yourself? If you would be a man, would you want to be married to you? Do you like the energy that you bring? Yes, I know you may have a really hard time lately with anything. Physical illness, situation at work, situation with children, situation with so many things. But how pleasant is your company? What does your company bring out of other people? Does he feel free and independent and creative and powerful as a man with you? Or you are coming up, where are you going? When do you come back? Why you this and why that? Where is your energy in relationship with him? Look at yourself. Now, the second thing that it's about you, it's even more painful, and I apologize in advance, but I'm a messenger of the truth, a messenger of the things that have been researched for a long time in many, many relationships. For centuries, this one is, he is not attracted to you physically. First one is emotional, energetic, and mental space that you create that he is attracted or not to. And this one is physical. Body changes, aging, weight gain, weight loss, anything like that may just flip the switch in male's brain. I'm not saying they're right. I'm not saying this is not connected to something else. That's for a completely different video. But for this one, it's really, really important for you to know what is going on with my body. Did I let myself go? Do I look frumpy? Do I not care about my hair and makeup and my body? Do I not care about what I eat, what I do with my time? Do you treasure and treat your body as a temple, as something holy and with sanctity? Or you treat your body as, I gave up, I don't care. I can go for a walk and look at the beautiful nature, talk to a girlfriend, but I don't want to. I just sit and watch TV. How much are you engaged in your own life? And please write in a comment. The aging is a big thing. I'm facing it myself. And I'm like, what do I need? A facelift? What do I need to do, right? Because I am watching myself change, right? And some people, as women, we can never win. If you do facelift, people think, oh, you're vain. If you don't do it, people think you gave up. So we really have to follow our own inner self, right? So please say in a comment, how are you dealing with that one? How is aging for you? I was so cute, a cheerleader. I was so adorable. Oh, man loved me. But now after 25 years of marriage, he thinks I'm just, whatever, right? How has the aging changed? And how are you? What are you doing how are you affecting it? What are you doing about that? Please tell that in a comment. because this is really, really important. My experience of aging is that vibrant energy, disposition of curiosity and playfulness and a little silliness and flirtatiousness brings youthfulness. This is why there's so many 25-year-olds attracted to 50-year-old women, right? They want to feel that. It's not that our bodies are as bad as we want to believe if we don't get affection from our husband, if we are feeling ignored. It's not, this is not the truth. But it really affects us. It really affects us that we believe it is the truth. So please look at yourself. The reason he's avoiding you, number one, it's you. Ouch, I know. But look at your disposition, look at your attitude, look at your relationship with yourself, look at your relationship with world, what kinds of words you are using, what kinds of attitude you have about everything. And see, how can I level up? How can I give to myself better experience of life? What is one thing I can do to elevate 1 or 5 or 20%? Check that out. It's really a moment of observation, very important. Reason number two is not you, it's him. He does not like the time, how time and experiences of him turn out to be. His disposition is negative. His body is not strong anymore. He gained 1 million pounds. He is somewhere in the space in which he doesn't enjoy himself. And that, my dear, means to a lion, what does a lion do when a lion is wounded? He goes to the cave to lick his wounds. And some men, unfortunately, totally give up and just say, I'm gonna live in the cave and lick my wounds forever. And the first thing I'm gonna avoid is somebody closest to me. She's the one who's supposed to love me and connect to the most, but I'm gonna avoid her because she knows the most about my whatever I'm going through. It can be job loss, situation at work, it can be financial drama. So many powerful men, investors and cool men that I work with really told me, because of the crypto market and other things, they start questioning their own decisions and themselves. Why did I not get out at this moment? And it's a powerful thing. Finances for a man, it's like a weight gain for a woman. Really, really important to observe. Is he going through his financial life the way he wants to? Is he feeling like he's a man? And if he's not, he will be avoiding you. I know you're not the one to pay the price for, I know, but I have nothing to give. I concluded in my own head, I'm a loser, I'm wrong here, I'm wrong there, blah, 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 blah. So the one I love the most, I better avoid and ignore her so she doesn't get reminded of my smallness. Yeah, that's how it works. It's no fun, but c'est la vie. And the reason number 3, that's the one we can do the most about, and it's the most tricky. It's that he is avoiding you and ignoring you because he has been doing that for a long time and doesn't know how to start. Doesn't know how to reconnect. Doesn't know how to reach. Most women tell me, if he would just say, I'm sorry. Do you know how much it takes for a man to say, I'm sorry? Never say I'm sorry. Stop saying I'm sorry. But even that word, so hard for men to say. So difficult. I'm sorry. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. Very, very hard. So he does not have a roadmap, a path to how to live a life after all this ignoring. If you've been having crickets in the bedroom for a very long time, the problem is not anymore that he doesn't want to have sex or the problem is, I don't know how to start. It's easier to start with somebody new because you can pretend you're this new person, you have this new energy and everything is new. So you just kind of go in a new direction. But with somebody who you have been avoiding and ignoring and settling that our relationship is low, has a low standard of connection, to go to something intimate and deep, it's a huge gap. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to do it. How many relationships in a siblings or parents, friends situation you heard of, they just lost contact and they don't talk for the last 10 years and nobody knows why. They know she was upset at me and I was upset at her, and we just drift away further and further. You just don't know where to start. Now, here's the thing for you, my dear. Where would you start? Where would you start if you can do it and if you know you will not fail, but as a matter of fact, you two will connect? If you just do the first step, where would you start? And whenever you would start, shave off a little bit of that, because that's way too hard for him to start at. A client once told me, oh, I would just say, okay, let's put cards on the table and see what's wrong with us. This is like somebody coming to you and saying, okay, take off your all clothes and let's just have sex. Wow, right? Lube it up, warm it up. We need some foreplay. We need some closeness to start over time. Some people can actually come and say, okay, here are my cards. This has been going on for 3 months between us. It sucks. I'm purposely avoiding you and I don't know where to start. Help me. But most people are not on that level of emotional intelligence. Emotional IQ is a highly important component. And most people don't even know where to start. For that, we need some compassion. Yeah, tell me in a comment, where would you start? Write it down. Where would you start? I had a client and she said, oh, I just want to be with him all the time. I just want to be with him all the time. And I said, so what would you do with him all the time? She said, oh, everything. I would look at him, I would play with him, I would laugh at him, I would talk with him, I would do things with him, I would go shopping with him, I would go driving with him. And then she said, oh, I sound like my dog who always wants to play fetch and never has enough. And she backed off. She backed off herself because she realized she sounds like her dog. Yeah. You see, do you want to sound like an insatiable dog that always wants something? Or you want to sound like a mature adult, calm, feminine woman who understands how life is, who understands men, who understands herself? How do you want to sound? So here you have it. 3 reasons why he could be avoiding you and ignoring you. Please tell me in the comment, what do you suspect is the greatest reason? Maybe all 3 at the same time, which is very common, because when we start the path of avoiding and ignoring, we just continue the same path because we can talk now and we are still talking, but we are not connecting, right? So tell me, what do you think is the main reason in your relationship or relationships you have seen around? Give me thumbs up if you like this video. If you want more of this information, subscribe, click the bell button so we can continue conversation and you can be informed every Thursday when I put out a new video. So in this one, if your relationship and you're avoiding and ignoring is to getting to the place where you have no sex and no intimacy, go to cricketsinthebedroom.com. If you're having crickets in the bedroom, go to crickets in the bedroom so we can create some magic in the bedroom instead. I love you very much. Most of women that I've seen with my clients,